Hello my lovely viewers, welcome back, and if you're new here, hello, I'd love you to join us. Summer at the moment is quite changeable, particularly here in the UK. It can be really hot and sunny, and the next thing it can be horribly wet and rainy. So what I wanted to do is put together a brief edit of pieces that can be adaptable for a variety of situations and weather. And so I've got 9 pieces to share with you from Marks and Spencer. What I'll do is, as I always do, is I'll show you each piece, show you a photograph of the model wearing it, and then show you yours truly popping it on as well. And at the end of the video, I'll do what I call a mashup, where I'll do some different style inspirations, so you can see how I would style each individual piece. So let's get started with the first piece, and they are inspired by these gorgeous carrot leg jeans that I picked up from Marks, I think at the beginning of the year. I absolutely adore them. This is a new shape for me. I absolutely think that it's different, it's stylish and exceptionally flattering. So let's get started with the first piece. Okay, these are the first trousers I want to share with you, and as I mentioned, they are the glorious carrot leg. Now these are quite simply a summer version, and they're in the lovely shade of mocha, but the fabric, I don't know if you can pick it up. It is polyester, but it's lightweight and almost has a kind of crinkle effect to it, but they are very, very simple, very stylish and exceptionally flattering. Let's look at some detail. So I've picked these up in a size 6 short, and they're £25. They come in short, regular and long in a range of sizes. So let's have a look at some detail up close. They're elasticated waist, as you can see here. Also they have a tie detail that does tie them a little bit tighter as well, should you need to. Side pockets, what's not to love? But look at the shape of the leg. So you go to that nice kind of balloon, but how they cut this, Marks do this exceptionally clever. So they come down and they are not tapered, but they are slightly tapered at the ankle. Now I did get these in a short, and when you see them on me, you will see that they do finish just above the ankle, and they give that kind of movement and swish to the fabric as well. So let me show you the back so you can see the back detail as well. You can probably see here from the back view how high-waisted these are, and these make them even more flattering than you may think. They are just divine, as you can see at the back here. They're just plain, they just fall down to the ankle. These are unlined. Now, whilst they're polyester, they are exceptionally breezy. They're, as I said to you, they're exceptionally flattering. The jeans I had on at the beginning of the video are high-waisted as well, and these are that lightweight summer version. What's absolutely lovely as well about these is this lovely shade of mocha, and they almost have a kind of woven, almost darker shade of a real chocolate to it that could almost be a black within the fabric weave, and it just gives an elegant twist to the fabric, and they are absolutely delightful. And I hope you can see when I'm wearing them here alongside how they move with me, and they look exceptionally flattering. If you haven't given the carrot leg shape a try, honestly, I would encourage you to do so. It's a different shape. If you are used to maybe a more skinny leg of type of trouser, this can be quite different for you, but different in a good way, in a modern refresh. Okay, this is the next piece, and it's another pair of cotton trousers, 97% cotton and just 3% elastic, giving them that little bit of stretch which I think is really brilliant of Marks, because it just means that you get that added bit of wearability and also less crease resistant as well. So I've picked these up in a size 6 regular, and they are a balloon tapered trouser, and they have that what is called a paper bag waistline. Now it is high-waisted, which makes them very flattering. So let's have a look at some detail. As I said to you, I've picked these up in a size 6 regular, and they're £35, and they come in the shade of Latte, which is that lovely light. It's almost to describe to you what that means in reality. In reality, they look like a nice pale camel colour. Very, very flattering. So let's have a look at some detail. They come in short, regular and long. And as you can see here, they've got a self-tie belt, which means that you can then, it adds to the waist detail, which then is very flattering and more defining. But also, it just fades away because it's in that self colour. Tapered, as I mentioned to you, there's a hook and bar and zip fastening. But look how they have mirrored the pleating. So you've got the paper bag top of the waist, but they have then taken that down into some gentle pleats within the trouser. Now these are flattering and they're done flat, so they're not something that's going to add bulk around the stomach area. They are just exceptionally flattering to wear and comfortable. Side pockets, what's not to love about that? And as you come down the leg here, you can see how it gently tapers. Now the size 6 regular works for me, so let's have a look at the back detail and the back view. Okay, you can see here how the back just goes flat. So this is again very flattering. You've got belt loops that go around as well, and again they're adding subtle detail, again emphasising and highlighting the waist. As I mentioned to you, they're high rise, and this just makes them that little bit more, as I say, waist defining. You've got 2 faux pockets on the back, and that just adds a bit of style interest and style detail. They then fall straight down, very, very simple, but just look at that colour Latte. It's just absolutely divine. These are so comfy, they're light, they're wearable, they are crease resistant, with that little added bit of stretch. So you can dress these up, you can dress them down, you can throw a sweater with them, you can throw a t-shirt with them. There is such versatility, which is what I said to you at the beginning. With the weather being so topsy-turvy, it can be really helpful to have something that's a versatile piece in your wardrobe, and these are certainly that. Okay, this is the next piece, and this dress is quite simply stunning. It's a V-neck, predominantly black, but it has this intricate embroidery detail. Now, what Marks have done here, this isn't an apology for embroidery. This is almost rope-like, so it's designed to be seen and it's designed to be noticed, and absolutely in such a good way. I've picked this up in a size 6 regular, and it's £45, but you're getting a lot for £45. So as you can see here, there's a V-neck, it's pure cotton, and then what happens is you go to that flutter detail, which emphasizes the sleeves, so it's just gentle, but it just gives such added frivolity to the armhole detail. Something that could be ordinary has been taken to be extraordinary, and they've taken that embroidery detail right through to that armhole detail, to the sleeve detail. It's absolutely stunning. As I said to you, it's a thick, almost rope-like, which gives it that holiday vibe wherever you are. Now there's a high waist bodice here, And there's a zip detail on one side as well to allow for ease of getting the dress on and off. But it's exceptionally flattering. It comes at the moment just in petite and regular, but this is emerging. So if your size isn't there, honestly, do a notify me for marks, because this is so worth it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a midi dress, and this is something for when the weather is hotter. This will be your friend. This is something you can wear dressed down during the day, or honestly, this dress can take you anywhere. It's something you could have very much on an evening, but you can also wear this with boho flat sandals, and honestly, you'd be good to go for a variety of occasions. Let's have a look at the back. Okay, I hope you can see here, possibly more so on the back, how that sleeve detail almost forms a very, very slight V. So that means that down the back just makes that point of emphasizing the frame, but in a nice, gentle, slimline way. So it sort of gently falls down to that waist area, which is a high waist, which again is flattering. Again, as you can see there, it then just falls down, and then the rope detail, I'm calling it rope detail because it deserves to be shown as a standout. It's more than just embroidery. It's quite a statement piece, but such a design detail that makes something ordinary very, very extraordinary. It's delicate, it's designed, it's almost like a contemporary floral. Yes, I'm saying that word, floral. But you can see here the twist on it. It's absolutely stunning, and as you can see how it moves on me, it's exceptionally breezy, lightweight, effortless, and exceptionally flattering. Okay, this is the next piece I want to share with you, and this is called a pure cotton floral midi waisted dress. Now, this is more than a floral in my humble opinion, but what they've done is they've taken the hue of floral and added it into an abstract print, and this abstract print of a floral is absolutely divine. This is £39.50. It comes in petite, regular and tall, and I've picked it up in a size 6 regular, and honestly it is stunning. It is a square neckline, as you can see, but there are two different types of sleeve details. So you have a tie detail, and then you have a sleeve detail that can either be worn off the shoulder or on the shoulder. The colours here are just divine. You have varying shades of pink, which then lend itself to splashes of green, giving that hue of a pink flower with the pink and green. It's absolutely beautiful. Pure cotton. So there's a bodice area. So you can see here it's elasticated around the neck, and it then falls into a gentle sort of pleated detail, but not something, it's just gathered down to the waist, and it's then gathered into elasticated, but that's quite high. So again, it's very flattering. But the stitching here, can you see how they have picked this out in the green to mirror the green design within the print? This is a gently sort of, not so much A-line, a bit fuller than that, but it just gives a lovely, breezy, lovely finish to it. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me show you the back. So you can see here how the back mirrors the front. So you've got the same elasticated detail pulling through. The edge of the sleeves here, which are very short, are captured in elasticated finish here. So again, just gives that little bit of poof to the sleeve detail. You can see here how the elasticated waist follows through on the back detail and how it then just gently falls to the bottom. But look at the hem detail as well. So you've got this broad hem that has that double top stitch to it. Absolutely lovely. If they don't have your size, this is easy to take up, either yourself or a tailor. But honestly, this dress can be boho during the day, or this can be an absolutely glorious event dress for £39.50. This is absolutely stunning. As you can see it with me wearing it, it just moves fluidly. I like it with the shoulders on the shoulder, and that's just me because I have quite broad shoulders. I mentioned that before, and so I like to just pull that up. But this can easily be off the shoulder as well to give you a different look. You have two looks for this. So you do have the tie detail, which again is flattering when the sleeves are down, but again when the sleeves are up, it gives that little bit of difference and interest, again making something from ordinary to extraordinary. Honestly, for £39.50, this dress is an absolute stunner. Okay, the next piece is a t-shirt, and you know how very much I rate Marks & Spencer t-shirts. I think they're exceptional value and exceptional quality. Now this piece I've picked up here is cotton rich, and that I mean it has a bit of stretch in it, so it's elastane. So it's 90-odd percent, I think it's 97% cotton, and that added bit of stretch in it for movement. Now this is ribbed and it's a slim fit t-shirt. It comes in many colours, and the one I've gone for here is this glorious shade of toffee, and it's a lovely cool dark brown. It's absolutely stunning. Now I've picked it up in a size 8, it's £9.50, but what I would say to you is, I've mentioned before, I have broad shoulders. I would size up to a 10 in this, only because across the top of my shoulders, you'll see when I pop it on, I need a bigger size. So I would go up to a size 10 in this. But honestly, if your shoulders are not broad, then, you know, just get your ordinary size. So let's have a look. You've got plain crew neck. You can see here the rib detail. And just it's longer than the cap sleeve, but just gives that element of cover should you need it. It then just falls nicely, but that lovely rib detail with that bit of elastane in it means you get a nice form-fitting t-shirt. This colour is absolutely stunning. Let me show you the back. As you can see here, it's just exceptionally plain. The crew neck here, the sleeves, that's just that gentle bit, as I say, a bit longer than a cap sleeve. So it's flattering, that's the point of it. And that, as I say, that rib detail mirrored on the back as well, just very, very plain. As I said to you, I would size up to a 10 in this, purely on the width of the top of the shoulder detail. I would just need that little bit of added fabric, because, as I said to you, the top of my shoulders are quite broad, and I think swimming whilst on holiday has made them even more muscled. So there we go. So yeah, I'm just being honest with you. I would, as I say, get a size 10, just to give me that added bit of movement across the shoulder detail as well, so I wouldn't feel as though I was pulling it. So yeah, absolutely stunning. This toffee shade is absolutely gorgeous, but this comes in many colours. So you've got a lot of choice and also a good selection, as Marks do, with their sizes as well. Just a brilliant t-shirt, slim fit, ribbed, for £9.50. Okay, this is the next piece, and it's a V-neck knitted vest top. I've picked this up in an extra small, and the sizes range from extra small to extra large. And this is the shade Hessian. This is absolutely beautiful. And the detail of the knit on this is quite simply stunning. Now you have the edging, by the way, it's £25. The edging on this around the V, so it's very plain around the neck area and around the sleeve detail. But then you have this intricate detail within the knit that takes it from a variety of knit styles, just adding detail and interest, taking from what could be just quite an ordinary humble vest to something that is very, very stylish. This can be dressed down during the day, or you can dress this up in the evening. It's absolutely stunning. Let me show you the back detail. Okay, you can see here how the V detail is mirrored down the back as well. Same detail and same armhole detail as well there, and same intricate design within the knit pattern as well. Now, one thing I should say to you is that you can't see through this. So if you're thinking, this might not be for me, there's a density to the knit, and I just want to put that across to you because I've tried it on. I've looked to see if you could see through it, and I can't. But this is absolutely beautiful. This Hessian shade is like a light sand, but you know how sand can kind of shimmer? It gives that, and that's the fleck within the knit. It's not shimmery, but it just gives that illusion of texture, and that's obviously enhanced by the knit detail as well, which is absolutely lovely. As I said to you, they've taken something from ordinary, again, to something extraordinary. Okay, it also comes in ivory, and I could not show you this because this knitted vest top is just absolutely glorious. This is the take on the ivory, and it's as equally beautiful as the Hessian shade. Just absolutely stunning. You've got the same intricate detail, you've got the same plunge V back and front, and again that's that lovely knitted pattern work within the knit. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a different take, it's a different look, but again it's something that you can wear during the day, or you can just wear during the evening as well. This can easily be dressed up and dressed down, but the fact that the knit gives that little bit of added warmth should you need it, so you've got something different. However, you've got still a top here that's just absolutely divine. Something, as I say, that can go from during the day through to evening. You've got a variety of different occasions with this. Absolutely beautiful. Again, this is £25, and it comes in extra small and extra large as well. Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, this is the next piece, and it's this beautiful pure cotton broderie anglais white top. I've picked it up in a size 6 regular, and it's in soft white, and it also comes in a shade which they call oxblood, and it's kind of like a dull soft red, if that makes sense. Really lovely, but I think this soft white is for me so versatile, and I keep coming back to you in terms of versatility and being able to match things in your wardrobe with minimal effort. So let's have a look at some detail on this. So this is pure cotton. So you can see the crew detail is tied with a tie fastening. But look how the gentle V then is mirrored either side with that broderie anglais that falls vertically down the centre panel of the top. There is a slight width to it. So you've got that nonchalant kind of effortless, I won't use the word oversized, but you just have that kind of chic sizing to it that makes it look quite expensive and luxe. You have the balloon sleeve here, so the sleeve falls down, but look how the broderie anglais detail. So the centre panel of the broderie anglais down the top is then turned horizontally in the middle panel of the sleeve. You then have two contrasting panels above and below that, which just adds subtle detail. And I like how they've turned that horizontally on its side as well. It just adds to the width and billowy feel of the sleeve detail. It's then captured in a gentle cuff, but let me show you around the back of how then that's captured in some lovely button detail. Okay, down the back, as you can see, it's then exceptionally plain. You can see the billowy nature, slightly billowy, which does give that easy breezy feel when you're wearing it, and it absolutely is beautiful. You can see here the button detail, how they've used some self buttons, but I love the little slim cuff detail. It just makes it so daintily feminine. It captures, as you can see, the billowy nature of the sleeve, and it's absolutely stunning. You can see the embroidery anglais detail is then carried right through around the sleeve itself, so that panel work is just effortless. It just makes it boho chic. You can dress this up, you can dress it down. It will dress up something it's down, so as you can see me wearing it here with the jeans I had on, and it just blends perfectly. And I love that soft white colour of it. I think it's the essence of summer, but as I said to you, it does come in that soft red, which they call oxblood. So, you know, do have a look at that as well, if that's something perhaps you might be looking for to wear in your wardrobe. And that would go with a variety of colours as well. It's just an effortless top for when you just want some cover from hopefully some sun. Okay, this is the final piece, and this is just elegantly chic and simple. It's a ribbed full neck vest, knitted, and you can see here how the ribbing is done very finely, which makes it really slimming. The full neck just makes it very elegant around the neckline as well, so should you need a little bit more cover, this will be your friend. It's called an ivory mix, but the ivory is almost, it is in reality quite ecru in style, in colour. You can see here how it's edged down the bottom in black, hence what they call the ivory mix, but it's just absolutely effortless. The armholes here, how you can see the knit then goes to a broader detail, just emphasising the armhole detail. But this is exceptionally flattering because of the fineness of the rib and the fineness of the knit. Let me show you the back. Okay, you can see the back here, how just effortlessly plain and simple it is. This can take you anywhere. It's something you can put on and you will be good to go. I've picked it up in a size 6, it was £19.50, and this is a lovely top for £19.50. There are others in this style in other different colours, so there will be links to them as well. This is absolutely effortless dressing, so when you need a little bit more cover, this will be your friend. Okay, that's the end of the video. I shall come next, where I'll show you some different styling ideas and suggestions in terms of how I would wear them. So do stay around for that. Do let me know if any of these are a hero piece. There are some stunning pieces here. What I wanted to do is create an edit for you for changeable weathers, changeable occasions that we might need them for as well. And so each one of these can be worn in a variety of ways for a variety of occasions as well. Let me know if one of them is a hero product for you. You know, I like hearing all of your views and comments. And thank you very much for that. As you know, I read them all, and thank you very much. They are such lovely feedback from you all that I really appreciate. So thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will. And thanks to every one of you who has. It does mean a lot to the channel going forward. So thanks ever so much, everybody. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Bye bye.